Fans, we're here with Wes Darvill, who spent parts of each of the last 2 seasons with the Boise Hawks, currently a middle infielder with the Peoria Chiefs up in the Midwest League. And Wes, just wanted to catch up with you, find out a little bit about spring training. I know in the past you had gone down during the winter and spent time working with the training staff down in Mesa. Did you do that again this winter?
I did a lot of the same things. I was down there, same program I was on last year and stuff like that. And, it's a lot better for me being down there. I can be outside and, I get to work with Doug and those guys. Those are, great guys to work with. So, and then as the off season progressed, a lot of the big leaguers came down and I got to work out, take BP and work out with them as well while I was there early. So, it was awesome. It was a great time and had a lot of fun and just got me ready for the season.
That sounded like a good off season there. Talk about spring training this year. I know that a lot of the guys had a chance to get up during and be in the big league games and stuff like that. Did you get a chance to go to any of the big league games, and how was that experience?
Yeah, it was great. I had a couple. I only played in one game, but I got to go to a few, and that's a great experience. Anytime you get to go up at the big league club, it's always a lot of fun. And I got in once, played a few innings at short and a couple ABs, and got to watch pool holes, and it was a great experience. Dale's a great guy, great manager, really hands on, and that was just great experience, and it was awesome.
Was spring training a lot different this year with the new way of things that the Cubs are trying to do it from the top with Theo Epstein and his crew taking over the organization, or was it a lot the same?
There was a lot of new faces, and they brought some new ideas in, which is good. I've had the same coaches since I signed, and to get some new coaches in and get some new ideas and stuff like that, and it's just another thing to help me progress as a player, and it was great. I think for the most part it was similar, but just a few differences here and there. But it's always good to have different coaches in there and get different ideas, and it was great.
Let's talk about making the trek up to the Midwest League. First off, did you make sure to pack a lot of warm clothes? Because I know it hasn't been very warm up there.
Yeah, it was cold for the first little bit. For me, being from Canada, it feels like back to my high school days playing in, in the cold weather and the rain and all that stuff. But, I think, I'm used to that sort of stuff, playing in Canada my whole life, so it wasn't that big of an adjustment. Just had to put on a few extra sleeves, and that's about it.
I heard the crowds up there, at least for the first couple weeks of the season, haven't been like they were in the Northwest League last year.
No, they haven't been all that great so far. I'm not sure if it's because of the cold scaring away the fans, but I think as it starts to heat up, there'll be get a little bigger crowds. But I'm just having fun, just playing ball. It doesn't really matter who's there or whatever. I'm just having fun.
Talk about being around your buddies. I know there are 18 guys that were in Boise a year ago that are on your team, so it's got to help, having a lot of guys around you that you're familiar with.
Yeah, that's another great part about this team is, a lot of us were together last year in Boise, and we had a really good year. And the fact that we came up short last year makes us, a little hungrier this year. And, I've said this before, but we're not just trying to develop as individual players, but we want to develop as winners. So, I think we have a good crew here to do that, and we're hungry, and we've been to the playoffs before, so kind of know what that's all about, and I think it'll help us on here in Peoria.
Finally, Wes, talk about playing for Casey Kapitsky. He was here in Boise a few years back, a guy who's really grown as a manager, and you like playing for him?
Yeah, he's awesome. He's great. All he asks is, you play hard and go about your business the right way, and, you do those things, and he's going to be a happy man. And, if you do those things, I think, every day you're going to have a great chance to win. And he's a great manager, and it's been fun playing for him.
Friends, that's Wes Darvill, former Boise Hawks middle infielder. I'm the voice of the Hawks, Mike Safford, and this is Hawkstown, USA.